heard you requested to go back to the west.
Yes, to England.
You haven't asked to go back for over 20 years. Why now?
I feel time is catching up with me. That last battle was especially bad.
That's why we need you more than ever. A team nearly wiped out our manpower. Most of the kingdom's gone.
I feel the next battle will be my last. I need to do something before I die.
Okay. I will attach you to the party going back to the west. You have been lax since the battle. Not surprising, really.
Thank you, Marshal.
Do what you have to do, and then get back here with a sound heart and soul.
That's why I'm going. Soon all you see before you will be ours.
Yes. Wait, what do you mean?
When I come of age, my father will give me this land. Then we can finally marry.
It's not that simple. Your father would never allow it.
He wouldn't have a say in the matter.
Say they did go ahead and get married. Wouldn't your people be angered that you married a peasant?
They would know their place.
Oh, it's hopeless. A lord doesn't marry for love.
Didn't King Arthur marry his Guinevere for love?
Now you're basing your arguments on poetry.
Relax, my love. Everything will go as we planned.
Thank you. Have you been to the Holy Land?
Yes, I have been there most of my life.
What was it like?
It's different. Unbelievably warm during the day, cold like the worst winters here.
Yes, but what was it like?
Different. That's all I can say.
How long was you there?
20 years, I think.
20 years? You can't think of anything to say?
What can I say? I went from one battle to the next. I must have only visited the holy sites a few times in all that time. The Holy Land is beautiful, but also very dangerous.
Why did you leave?
I'm on a pilgrimage, a personal one. I had a disagreement with my father a long time ago. In my rage, I took his armour. All that remains is this helmet. I know it's silly returning it after all these years, but I feel it's the right thing to do.
So why did you run?
That's enough for tonight. We have early start in the morning.
That's enough. The family is coming in the morning. You will agree to this marriage or else.
You agreed I could marry who I chose.
Yes, but do you understand what this marriage would mean? We would gain rich estates in the south, enough to pay off our debts.
You promised!
You're just being stupid. I know you'd be messing around with that peasant girl.
She's with child.
What? Are you mad?
I love her.
Don't be daft.
I'm not going ahead with the marriage.
You are, even if I have to lock you in this room.
Why don't you show me some moves?
Shouldn't you know some already? You act like you're from a knightly family.
Yes, but I've never been taught by someone who's actually fought in a battle.
It may seem we are well clothed and have fine horses. You are wrong. When you want to eat, you will fast. And when you want to sleep, you will stay awake. Are you ready to face the burdens of this order?
Yes.
Are you married?
No.
Are you in any debt or in serfdom to a lord?
No.
Have you done any crime?
No.
If you have lied in this ceremony, or you do any wrongdoing, you will be expelled immediately from this order. Do you understand?
I understand.
Hold the Bible and swear on an oath to the Virgin Mary and St. John the Baptist that you will live and die in service of this order from this day onwards.
I swear.
Then this ceremony is over. Welcome, brother.
There are two kinds of people that join religious orders: Christians and those that come to atone for their sins. I used to be like him once. I was going to be knighted, but my father decided to join the order. They took care of my grandfather just before he died, and my father felt that he had to repay them somehow. We were desolate for a year. My mother and another died. I had to earn coins somehow, so I did the only thing I was good at and became a bard. That was 15 years ago.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I'm a better person than I would have been had I been a knight.
Have you travelled through Dadsley?
Once. I know the Lord has owned it for about 10 years. He's not like his father, that's for sure.
Wasn't that 20 years ago?
No. I'm quite sure. I performed at his funeral.
Dadsley? Why are you talking about Dadsley? I come from there. Did you live there?
Yes.
Why haven't I heard about it before in the village?
Most people who would have remembered me would be long dead by now. I joined in an attempt to save my soul, but to also forget the events back home.
The knight's been looking for you.
Who is he?
An English knight. He's just arrived from the west. He's been asking around for Oswell of Dadsley.
Ignore him.
It could be your family.
If he persists, get rid of him.
This could be the last chance you heal the rift.
It's been 10 years since I left. Most of my family would have died. If it's my brother, he wouldn't want anything to do with me anyway.
Now's the time to let it go. Embrace these winds of change. Oh, unlock your mind and try to let go. And free your heart and soul. At first you might find a people unkind, but just see how the wind, yeah, just see how the wind, yeah, just see how that wind blows.
I'm sorry for what I did. In all these years, I've tried to do good in order to atone for my actions. Now I understand you didn't die when I left. I shouldn't have been a coward and run away. Perhaps it's too late, but I wanted to bring your helmet back.
That's your son.
I had guessed.
When you went, your brother married me. To make Roland legitimate.
I'm sorry.
Don't. We can't change the past however much we want to.
I know.
Your father lived, by the way. The sword you struck him with, it was blunted. We looked for you.
I know. All I have done is for nothing.
Roland told me about what you've done. It's something to be proud of.
But I'm a knight of St. John. I cannot marry you even now.
We can start again.
I swore an oath. You cannot just walk away from the order.
Let's pretend, just for a few days. Things used to be.